with Kaylee. Yeah, that's her name, right? Yeah, with Rain, Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that with her. She's great. She's got cool suits and everything. She's great. Well, we want atmospheric horror. We got that. We got that here. We got that. It's great. Did you see some of those scenes? The lighting, the sound design. Shout out to the sound design team and the editing team. My God, you guys did phenomenal. You know? Okay, well, we like the lore. We like, from what I understand, I haven't seen the movie, but from what I understand, there wasn't really a ton of lore in Alien. But people liked the vibe. They liked the idea of the mystery of not knowing really, why are these things here? Why are they here? And like, I don't know if they explore that more in Aliens. And if they do, then cool. But like, where does the franchise go from there? Do you want, like, how do you keep, you can't keep making films that are supposed to chase after 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, like if you're always making your sequels trying to be the better version of Alien and Aliens, it's never gonna be. Those movies were those movies, and they were good for the things that they were good at. But like, what's the next step in terms of the story? Like, does it, because like, I feel like at a certain point, you know, it can't get any bigger. There's aliens that eat people and kill people, and they breed them to make more. What more? What more do you want?
They're a hive mind to an extent, to my understanding.
So
they're like a queen. I know there's a queen,
and I think in the Alien versus Predator movie there was a alien queen in that. So like, okay, cool. Like, and you can do stuff like that, but like, I see a lot of these fans that are really like, they're craving, just like the fans in Star Wars, like they're craving something that I don't think is obtainable. I just truly think that if you sit back, like what, like if you think that there is this grand alien movie that hasn't been made yet, that is the end all be all Aliens film to top Aliens 1 and 2, by all means, write it, pitch it. Hopefully it gets made. I'd love to see it, but I don't see what's going to come out that's going to top those movies. What is it that we want even, like, for topping those movies? Because I just feel like, even without seeing 1, without seeing 2, that to me, this what we got here is what I want out of an Aliens franchise. I would just love to see characters who have goals and missions and dreams in this world where like life is a little bleak. Like, it's hard out here, and we got to go to the extremes to get to where we need to go. And that's just it. And maybe that means we don't get a million Alien films. Sometimes you only need 1 or 2.
Yeah, I agree.
And let it be after that. But I get it. It's an IP. It makes money.
Yeah.
People have ideas and they want to try them. I get that. But sometimes I think there really does need to be someone at the head that says, hey, this is where this franchise goes, and that's where it stays. We're not, you know, if you really have a great idea for something in here that doesn't fit this vision, tweak it, make it your own IP. Maybe we do that. Because Rogue One could have been a fantastic just space adventure movie that had nothing to do with Star Wars.
Well, have you seen this side note? Have you seen the guy's most recent film, The Creator?
No, I haven't.
It's super similar.
Yeah.
Like, tune it. Not in the sense of like it's a ragtag group of people, but like just the atmosphere looking.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like Rogue One.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people weren't super like, they were impressed with the visuals, but they weren't like, the story wasn't really which I get. Like, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
do you feel like, to bring it back a little bit, do you feel like how this film is being received by the fans of the franchise, do you feel like it's going to hurt the film success or the legacy of the franchise at all?
I don't know, man.
And I don't want to come across either like I'm just like wanting to just cut down all these people's opinions and whatnot, you know, because obviously, like, I know, like, I haven't seen all of the films in the franchise, but I'm just speaking from like a more broader perspective, you know, just how I see, or how I would like to see the franchise go. And I just want to encourage people to think more about that and what you truly want, and less about what I'm assuming is can we make Aliens 1 and 2 again?
My opinion, because I'm a new person who's interested in this franchise,
Okay.
is that people will show up, I feel like regardless to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show up and I'm going to enjoy myself with going back and revisiting the old ones and maybe catching the FX show when it comes out or whatever. But ultimately, like, I just feel like these fans, like, not saying that the fans aren't important, because they're definitely important.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there can be an extent to be where, like, it gets too much. Just everything is poo-pooed on, and it's the same thing with Star Wars. It's like Mandalorian 1 and Mandalorian 2 season 2, they're great, in my opinion. They're a really good TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really catch all of 3, and that's fine. Do I plan to? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what was really wrong, like super wrong with that. I think that it was just kind of like felt like they kept on going back to the old, when like I was more so invested into the Mandalorian himself and his missions. But I think that there was a rally cry behind that Mandalorian, because that was like, oh, the Mandalorian, Jon Favreau, like he knows what he's doing. He knows the vision. And now the third one comes out and people are like, it's all right.
Yeah.
So truly, I think that, like, I think honestly, it's probably going to be similar to Star Wars, where they're going to be just fans who will always be negative about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested and I'm going to enjoy myself. And that's, I think, all that matters, is just
that's good.
Enjoying it yourself.
Yeah. Not at the end of the day, everyone is free to like or dislike what they want.
Yeah.
If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you don't, then you don't. And that's okay.